Hello. Before the video starts and Homeless Spider-Man takes over, I just wanted to review these new FNaF chocolate bars because FYE came out with them recently, and I said in the community post, hey, I bought these things. Should I do a video review of them? And you guys said yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I was originally gonna do this with a face cam, but I'm lazy, and also I just kind of woke up a while ago, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this because I need to get this out. So we're gonna start with I don't even know. We're gonna probably start with the best sounding one out of the three, and that's Chica's, which is white chocolate cupcake flavored Chica Snack Cravings. So we're gonna start with this one because this one sounds the best out of the three. And yeah, let me just go ahead and open this real quick. So let me just this one. I might need to pause this, so I'll pause it. Actually, before we get to it, we can look at the back. It's 160 calories, and there's a security breach logo because that's what it's from. Things here, it's interesting, I guess. But yeah, let me just go ahead and actually open this. Oh, it's gonna be a little bit weird, but oh gosh, okay. So if we can just, I'm doing this with one hand, by the way, so this is gonna be, I don't know how to feel, but anyways, there it is. It actually looks really good. But yeah, there it is. Doesn't seem to have any like FNaF like any memorabilia on there. It actually smells really good. Yeah, it actually smells very, very good. I mean, it is white chocolate cupcake, so it is gonna smell good. But there's like nothing. There's no symbols or anything on it. It's just a plain candy bar. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Don't judge me, okay? This is entirely my my wanting. So let's go ahead and try it. Give this a whirl. Oh, that's really good. That is actually really, really good. Oh wow. Yeah, I like that one. That one's really good. I give that one. That's a straight 10 out of 10, I think. But yeah, that's that one. This is the most like uncanny review ever. All right, so the next one we have is called Freddy's Glamrock Crunch Orange and Milk Chocolate Bar with Popping Candy. So this one sounds pretty good. It's supposed to be orange and chocolate, so I can't wait to see what this one's gonna be. And also, I have to mention they didn't make one for Roxy because they already made a soda of her, or a soda thing. So yeah, that's why they didn't have one for Roxy. But this one is just supposed to be straight up milk chocolate, so we should expect like a regular chocolate bar-esque thing. These are actually bigger than I thought they were gonna be. So yeah, again, there's no FNaF memorabilia, no logos or anything. It's just a simple chocolate bar. Smells pretty good. Let's go ahead and give this one a try, I guess. Oh wow, that's different. I like it. It's interesting. I'm trying to review it as I'm tasting it. It's a little weird, but it's good. I like it. Yeah, I can hear the popping candy in there. Don't take this out of context, by the way. But it's good. I'd give that like a 9. It's not bad. You can barely taste the orange though, I think. Well, no, there's actually a bit of orange, but you can barely taste the chocolate though. The orange is very overpowering. And the popping candy is pretty good too. So I give this one a 9 out of 10. I like it. So far, I'm liking all these. Alright, and the last one we have is Monty's Gator Grub Lemon Lime Cream Bar. I say this one for last because this sounds horrid. This sounds bad. I don't like the sound of this. So let's go ahead and open it, I guess. I'm gonna hate this probably. So, let's just dig into it anyway, cause it's a review video. So, oh, it's green. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, it makes sense. It's green because it's Monty. So, but I don't I don't know about this one, man. Oh, I don't know about this one. Again, there's no logo or anything. It's like that, I guess, for all of them. The smell is interesting. It smells like frickin' like a cleaning product. I don't know if this is gonna work as a chocolate though. So, but whatever. My taste buds are gonna hate this, but here it goes. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's actually kind of good. I didn't think it was gonna be that good, but it's actually all right. That's actually kind of good. That's like I'm trying to like think of what this tastes like, because it's a very interesting taste. It's if you guys have ever had lime pie or whatever that's called, key lime pie, if you guys have ever had that, it's basically just that, but in a chocolate bar form. It's not even chocolate anyways, it's literally just lemon lime. It's literally just key lime pie bar. That's just what it is. But yeah, it's actually really good. I wasn't expecting it to be that good, but all three of these slap, dude. All three of these slap. These are actually better than the soda. The Roxy soda that I tried. I did actually try it, by the way. It's literally just Coke. If you're wondering what the Roxy Cola is, it's literally just Coke. But yeah, that's that. Well, that's gonna do it for all the FNaF candy bar review. Hope you guys enjoy. And now let's go ahead and get to the actual video, which is Homeless Spider-Man reviewing all the Tales from the Pizzaplex books. So, take it away, old Spidey old pal. There's so much crime in this city. It makes me sick just thinking about it. All those people getting injured and robbed. It's truly just the worst. Somebody needs someone to help stand up against all these criminals doing bad things, and also casualties that really just don't work. Someone needs a hero to stop all of this. And it is I. It's I who will bring justice and heroism to this city. Is that even a word? I don't even know. But still, this city needs a hero. And that hero is me. I am Homeless Spider-Man, formerly known as Richard Fournier. I was bitten by a radioactive spider. And ever since the day my parents died, I've been the one to give this city what it truly needs. A hero. Whether it be a casualty, a hacker, or a group of thugs or criminals, I'll be there to swing in and save the day. And every time I do... What is he doing? Bruh, stop flailing around. You can do better than that. Okay, there he goes. Okay. Now that he's there, he can be a great superhero, and I am the one that this whole city needs. Me, Homeless Spider-Man. Bro, come on, dude. Get your hood up! Come on, bro. We're supposed to be doing there we go. We're doing a photo shoot tonight, and you're ruining it. Yeah. There you go. Well. Well. It's been a while. Sure has. Let me just get ready for my speech. Here we go. Okay. Apologies for that, looks so goofy right now. I'm gonna try and, fix my, looks so weird on the camera. I don't like it. Okay, there we go. Apologies for that. That actually took quite a bit of time and I'm very out of breath. Not fit for stuff like that. That's why they call me Homeless Spider-Man, because I haven't perfected the stance you just saw back there. That was just me practicing, okay? Thank you, Plush, by the way, for your amazing chocolate bar review. I saw that while you were editing, and just wanted to say it's very cool. I didn't get to try it myself, but they look good. Alright, I'll just say that. But anyways, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the show where we review some books, because that's what good old Homeless Spider-Man likes to do every now and then. Whenever I'm not fighting crime, I get to... What started? Is it this? Nope. I have to look, because I don't know, but I like to read in my spare time. And that's where this comes in, because we're going to be reviewing some more FNaF books. And this time, it's Tales from the Pizzaplex. So, you remember the last video I did, I think you'll find the card up here somewhere. I think, yeah, up here. I'll put a card. That video is where I reviewed every single story in the Fazbear Frights series. All 12 books. All, I think 36 stories, I think it was, yeah. But here today we're going to be doing it. Tales from the Pizzaplex. All whatever stories. Number 8 came out the other day, so I had to read that one first. Sorry, this is delayed, by the way. It's been 4 minutes, and I'm forgetting. But apologies again for the delay. Again, Book 8 came out recently, so I had to read that one. I was originally going to do all 7 and have Book 8 be its own thing, but, well, you already know how that went. But we're going to get started with book number 1 of Tales from the Pizzaplex, which is Lally's Game. So this one, the first story in this book, the first story of the new series is called, let me get it real quick, Frailty, or Frality, however you want to say that, but yeah, there it is. Basically, I'm going to try not to summarize every single story, but basically it's about a hospital worker who leads double life of healing people, and she has like a little amulet thing, very reminiscent of that of Eleanor from Fazbear Frights. And I guess this is supposed to be a conclusion of that story, of that series, but pretty good. I'll say that's like a A tier. And then you have the actual story of the book, which is called Lally's Game. For some reason, the title book, or the title story, is not the first story of the book for some reason, and it's like that for number 2 as well, you'll see later. But yeah, Lally's Game is, in my opinion, it's kind of like a C tier, you know? It's not that good, but it's also not that great either. I mean, bad, sorry. It's not that bad, but it's not that good either. But it's alright. I think it's a neat concept, even though they kind of already did this with Lonely Freddy, where it's a robot that helps lonely children. Except it's like a game for this one instead of an animatronic, but it's also sort of an animatronic. I don't even know. But and then sorry for my vocabulary. It's very off today. Apologize. I beat a lot of criminals out there, so you know I gotta get all prepared for that. But anyways, last story of book 1 is Under Construction, and that story is pretty okay. I mean, it's not the best. Basically, it's about like an AR, VR booth, and they got stuck in the VR booth. I mean, they could have just gotten out, but like, come on, man. I think it's like a B tier, but that's just me. But yeah, that's... vocabulary is not good today. I heavily apologize for the vocabulary. It is not good today. Book number 2, Haps. My hand is in the way, sorry. Look at this freaking title. Look at that. Look at that cover. Isn't that just freaking spooky? Well, kind of is. You know, kind of is a little bit spooky. But this is not the cover story. I mean, it is the cover story, but it's not the first story of the book, as I will show you in a second. The actual story or the first story of the book, is a story called Help Wanted, which is not the actual FNaF game Help Wanted, if you were confused. It's basically a story about a is a game developer who gets approached by Fazbear Entertainment, and they lock him in a house. They say, bro, you're gonna have some inspiration for your story. Let's put you in a house where your wife and children are out to kill you. And then he'll be like, oh, I'm gonna put jump scares in my game. Like, that's very creative, guys. I'm getting so triggered by my hood right now, it's not even funny. But anyways, yeah, that's better. Help Wanted is like it's like a B tier, honestly. Help Wanted is alright. I mean, the story, not the game, but... And then, yeah, they actually got Haps, which is A tier. Basically, Haps is a robot that lives in the Freddy Fortress area of the Mega Pizzaplex, and he helps kids find their way out, and he also cleans up after the kids in the tubes, or he cleans the tubes, or whatever. And two of the protagonists decide to beat him up. They decide to, like how I would do it, like, just start beating him, right? And he gets all withered, and then his hands become spikes, and he stabs through the protagonist, or one of the protagonists, and the story ends on a cliffhanger. The kid keeps running around in circles in the tubes with Haps behind him, which is pretty scary, I guess. And then the final story of Haps is called B7, which is S tier material, because it's about a kid named Billy who gets so enthralled by the animatronics in the commercials, I guess, for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza or the Mega Pizzaplex, I don't know, that he starts to think that he is an animatronic, and that slow delusion, I guess I'd say, I don't know, basically begins to take a toll on his life up until his adult years, where he breaks out of it and he dies in the car. His car gets crushed in a junkyard. Pretty sad, honestly, but it's pretty good as well, so I'll give B7 an S tier. And that is it for book number 2. And we're going to move on to book number 3, called Somnophobia. This title, I love this cover immediately, like Moon with like the illusion eyes there. That's pretty cool, But yeah, so Somnophobia cover story is about a kid named Sam and his friends who buy Moon's dream sphere from the Mega Pizzaplex, and it's used to basically have you lucid dream. So that's pretty cool, Only downside is that there's a 10-minute period, which you're supposed to... I think it's a 10-minute period. I could be wrong, but there's a 10-minute period where you're supposed to have have you lucid dream. And then if you go over that limit, then stuff starts to happen, and crazy stuff starts to happen. But I think this deserves a spot in B tier, personally. It's pretty good, but it could be better. The next story is called Pressure, which is about... I mean, like I said, I'm not going to summarize every story, so you're going to have to find out for yourself. But Pressure is good. I'll say that. Pressure is very good. I'd say same tier as Somnophobia, but I feel like Pressure is above Somnophobia. A little bit. And then you have Claustrophobia, which is the last story of book number 3. Basically about a technician who works at the Mega Pizzaplex and has to work at, or try to fix something in an area called Bellora's Fitness and Flex, which confirms that Bellora was intended to be in the Mega Pizzaplex, but I guess something went wrong and they shut her part of the plex down. And I think it's supposed to be implied that one of the level 10 security doors in Security Breach was supposed to be her area, but But yeah, that story's actually pretty good. I'd say it's like I have to tug on my mask. It's bothering me. It's like in the Fazbear Frights video. I'd say A tier. A tier for Claustrophobia. It's pretty good. Next one, we're breezing through this. I didn't think we'd be doing it, but we're doing it. Next book, is called Submechanophobia. I know it's a mouthful. Trust me. I tried to pronounce this name like 50 times, and it just wasn't doing it. But anyways, Submechanophobia cover story is about water park, and things don't go good. Yeah, B tier. Anyways, the next story in the book is called Animatronic Apocalypse, and it's about like a Fazbear fan club in a school, and this is the weirdest story in the book, where like for some reason the like head of the club gets or like tries to make all the students try and eat freaking beetles in tin cans and stuff. Weird stuff. I actually did like the story because I am a very big fan of the school gets like, you know, corrupted by something. I am a fan of that genre, so I'd say it's like an A tier. And then the final story of Submechanophobia is the Bobby Dots Part 1. Yes, I did say Part 1. There are 2 parts, but Part 2 is not in this book. It's going to be in the next one. So this is the first time in history that something like this has happened. So brace yourselves, people. But anyways, Bobby Dots Part 1. I guess I'll explain this one since it has 2 parts. So Bobby Dots is about a employee at the Pizzaplex. His name is Abe, who gets accepted into the Fazplex Tower, which is a VIP area of the Pizzaplex, where employees exceed at their job. They get invited into the Fazplex Tower, which is basically a giant ecosystem of apartments that like shoot up from the Pizzaplex, which is even bigger than the actual Mega Pizzaplex, which is very funny. And one of the rooms that the person at the front desk, researched into is off limits. But everybody else's room is taken except for that one room which is off limits. So Abe hatches a plan to get in there, and then he meets the Bobby Dots in the room on several screens in the room, because there's several screens in the apartment that show the Bobby Dots, and the Bobby Dots are 3 pigtailed girl Vocaloid type characters who basically help the person in the Fazplex Tower live their lives, daily reminders. It's kind of like Siri? It's basically like Siri, except they're actual characters that you can see and stuff, and you can interact with them, and it's pretty cool. But then they learn about the Gen 1s. The Gen 1s are very bad, because the ones that are currently helping Abe are the Gen 2s, but the Gen 1s are a problem, because Gen 1s, they're bad. And that's all you have to go off of Part 1, because that's how it ends. But yeah, pretty good book. I would say, did I even rank No, I didn't even. Okay, Bobby Dots is A tier, because it's Part 1, so I mean S tier actually. I'll give Bobby Dots Part 1 an S tier, because I like the Bobby Dots. They're interesting characters. We don't see them in the games, but I really wish we did see them in the games, at least in Ruin. I would have loved to see them if they were in Ruin. But I understand they can't really bring book characters into the games, because that would, do something. But anyways, book number 5, the Bobby Dots conclusion. It's already on the book. Like, you can't go wrong. Even though Part 2 is the last story in this book, they have 2 stories before. It's weird, but Anyways, the first story in this book, it's called GGY, and it basically, I'm pretty sure it deconfirms that Gregory's a robot. I think. I could be wrong, but still. GGY is good. I'd say it's like a B tier. It's not the best, but it's alright. And then you got the Storyteller, second story in book 5. It's about Fazbear Entertainment. They want to put a tree called the Storyteller in the middle of the atrium, where it basically, sorry about that. Basically, it can like tell stories to the people who want to know more about the Freddy Fazbear origins stuff. And that's all. That'll be all. That'll be all, sir. Pull up to the next window. But yeah, I'll give that. I was about to say I don't know if I ranked that one, but I didn't. that is a tier story. I don't want to spoil it. At least for some of these, I don't want to spoil it. So you're gonna have to read some of these yourselves, or like like read a summary or something. And then the last story is, of course, Bobby Dots Part 2, which is the finale of the Bobby Dots stories. And it's a doozy, I'll say that much. Like, Abe studies the Gen 1s, and it turns out that the Gen 1s, this is one of the Gen 1s, by the way, they're actually good, and the Gen 2s are bad. So they were just trying to protect him. Why'd you come off as freaking evil, you fricker? Why the frick did you come off as a villain then? Sorry, I had to directly talk to the book. Why am I getting so funnily about that? That wasn't even that funny, but I don't know. But then you can also see the Bobby Dots right there. There they are. There's the Gen 2s, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Gen 2s right there. But yeah, Bobby Dots Part 2, S tier. The Bobby Dots series is freaking goated. I love the Bobby Dots series. But yeah, that's all the stories of Book 5. We're almost done. Next up is Book 6, Nexie. Now, you can already tell this 20% off Target. I'm just noticing this now. Oh my gosh, 20% off Target. This is revolutionary, guys. But anyways, Nexie is about a doll who helps the main character in bad ways. It's kind of like, it's similar to Fetch from Fazbear Frights, but not exactly the same. And you have another person or doll conscious in another person scenario, like Lonely Freddy. So yeah. And then the second story is Drowning, which is about more VR booths. What is it with this freaking series in VR booths? We have like 2 more stories coming up that focus on VR booths. But why? I don't understand the fascination with VR booths in this series, but basically it's like the same kind of scenario as Under Construction. Yeah, that's it. And then you have the third story in this book, which is the most well-known story. If you even know a little bit about FNaF, you already know what story I'm talking about. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Mimic! I'm trying to do the... How does he... It's like... No. I'm trying to do the pose. Hold on. I'm trying to do the Mr. Beast thing, where he does... Yeah, there we go. Mr. Beast! I can't even do it, because the camera is, like, inverted, so I have to, like... There we go! Yeah, I did it! The Mimic! There we go, I did it, guys. I'm doing the Mr. Beast pose. There you go. You should screenshot this. This is funny as frick. Anyways, yeah. The Mimic! Third story in this book. It's about a robot who mimics people. S tier. Just like out of stock. S tier. I don't even think I ranked... Did I rank Drowning? I don't think I did. But I'd say Drowning's like C tier, and Nexie's like a B, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's a B. But anyways, we're almost done. Number 7, Tiger Rock, which the cover of this is just amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Look how good that cover is. It's pretty good, right? But anyways, first story, which is called Tiger Rock, obviously, is the storyteller. So Tiger Rock is the storyteller. And he wants limbs. Personally, I don't agree with that, but I'd say this story is like C material, C tier material. And then the next story in this book is called The Monty Within, which is about, it's basically, you know Venom, the actual character of Venom from, Peter Parker's Spider-Man. It's basically like that, but instead of Venom, it's Monty. I don't want that. I don't want that. I guess it's alright. I'd say, like, you know, A tier maybe? Maybe B tier? C tier if I'm being generous. And then you have Bleeding Heart, which I actually did like. It's not very focused on FNAF, you know? It's not very FNAF-y, but I kind of liked it. I thought it was pretty good, at least if you've read it already, you know what I'm talking about. But I thought it was pretty good. I'd say it's like an A tier story. B tier at most. It's good. Don't fight me. I like it. I like this series. Anyways, we're on the last book. I know you're thinking, we're already on the last book? Why does it end with number 8? Why doesn't it end with an actual rounded even number like 10? Let me try that again. Hold on. There we go. There we go. 10. 10. Why doesn't it end with like a well-rounded number? Well, I don't know. But yeah, we have the last book of Tales from the Pizzaplex series, which is called B7-2. And my god, this cover is weird. Like, look at this. Like, the robot is scary, right? Like, the thing is scary, but why is there a foot there? Why is there a foot in the cover? You could have just removed that. I don't like it. I don't want anything to do with that. But anyways, B7-2 is about Billy. Remember Billy from B7? From book number 2, he's back. It's the sequel to B7. So Billy wakes up. He survived the car crash from the first story for some reason. And his robotic parts were stripped away from him. And now he's trying to act like a human again. Because all he's known for his life is trying to be a robot. Except the robot parts form an entity of their own for some reason and haunt him. And then it fuses with his grandma at the end. That's literally how it ends, is his grandma fuses with B7 and dies. What even was this story? I was actually pretty hyped for this story. Like, when I first saw this cover, I was like, oh shoot, this is about to be like a real spooker, this one. This is about to be a real spooker. That's like some Fazbear Fright stuff right there. Why does the grandma get taken over by B7? I was hyped for this. I set my expectations to the top, and I was let down. Anyways, it's fine. We got 2 more stories left to go. It's alright. We have... I forget. I have to look again. I actually genuinely forget what it's called. Alone Together, that's what it's called. So Alone Together is about Ghost Boy, Danny Phantom. And that's all I'll say. You'll know what I mean when you read it, or if you have already read it, but Danny Phantom. Yes, that Danny Phantom. He could fly through walls, disappear, and fly. He's much more unique than the other guy. But yeah, it's basically Danny Phantom. And then the last story of this book is called Didophobia. And basically that story solves FNAF 4's mystery of the bedroom and stuff. It has to do with hallucination gas. And yep. That is it. That's it. That's the entire Tales from the Pizzaplex series. This is the last book. We're done. Well, I don't know why I set my expectations so high, cause that was drowsy. Not the Pokemon, by the way. I'm talking actually drowsy. But anyways, before I head on out of here, I just want to mention the epilogues real quick, because just like with Fazbear Frights, Tales from the Pizzaplex also has epilogues, and they're actually pretty decent. It's about a group of teenagers who sneak into the FNaF 6 location right as the Mega Pizzaplex is being built over it, and they basically get stuck in that location and they have to survive against, you guessed it, the Mimic! Yes! He's back! I love the Mimic. I love him so freaking much. But yeah, that's basically the entire epilogue in a nutshell. And it's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as the Stitch Wraith singers were in Fazbear Frights. I think those were better. But it's good. I'd give the epilogues like B tier. B tier seems fine. But anyways, I gotta swing on out of here because we're already at almost 30 minutes, so we gotta end this quickly. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. Please give a like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the things that Plush would want you to do, because you know he really needs it. He needs support because he's a very cool guy, and giving him a lot of support would be really cool. But anyways, I gotta head on out of here. Or, as I would say if I'm Spider-Man, swing on out of here, because I web swing, you know what I mean? So, I'm gonna go fight more crime, and I'll see you guys next time. What the frick was that? I thought I heard something. Who's the... Is there someone in the house? I thought I was the only one here. Well, anyways, I think it's about time that I swing on out here, because things are getting spooky in here. But, yeah, I'm gonna go, so let me do a Plush outro and say, see you guys next time. Bye.
That's right, Richie. Go to sleep.